not happened for whatever reason in so many years, and if this initiative can unite them, then we can make our voices heard to where it needs to be heard, and bring a more solidarity and recognition to this industry that it so deserves. I mean, David himself, I've been to Tito's since my teens, you know, and what he's done there and what he's created out there, and he knows, huh? You were a teenager too, dude. We both were in diapers. Okay. Aman I've known when he's in diapers. He still wears them on and off. But this distinguished panel who refuses to retire. Okay. Every time I ask them, I say, "What's going on, AD?" And he says, "Kya kare paji? Petrol khatam hi nahi hondi." And so yes, so I think we all are here. I think we all believe in the same thing, and that is to make sure that a good respectability, recognition is given to this industry. And thank you, Aman, for doing this. I think you've kick-started something really wonderful, and I wish you all the luck and all the success, and you have all my support always. Thank you.
David traditionally never speaks. He kind of hides away from the media all the time. It's very rarely get him to even speak to his staff, because he just gives actions and says, "Get this done." But David, a few words from you.
My first gig.
Come. Oh, क्या बोलना?
Tell us something about INCA. Yeah.
Okay. So INCA INCA is actually the India Nightlife Convention and Awards. It's been instituted to basically recognize leadership in the nightlife business, which is basically restaurant owners, bar owners, musicians, promoters, liquor companies, and also to get together and discuss best practices and responsible practices in the bar business.
Arjun, what are your thoughts on INCA?
I think it's a great initiative started by Aman, supported by Riaz, who's got, you know, a very strong hold on the restaurant business. Okay, he's very close to all the restaurateurs. He's helped a lot of hurdles, restaurateurs to overcome their hurdles in that business, and hopefully with that experience he can do the same for nightlife, because you do have a limited amount of help from the governments these days, because people don't really recognize and acknowledge this industry the way it should be, because this industry does create tremendous amount of employment. Everybody wants to go out. If you take any metropolitan city anywhere in the world, they have a thumping and thriving nightlife, you know. And I think Mumbai needs it, Delhi needs it, Bangalore needs it, Hyderabad needs it, Chennai needs it. All these cities that Kolkata needs it. In fact, I was right now in Kolkata. It does have a wonderful nightlife, and I think if we all can come together, unite this industry and make our voices heard and get that kind of recognition, you will see that India will be up there raising the bar in nightlife in a responsible, correct manner.
Aman, there's already a similar kind of property from North of it's called as Times Food and Nightlife Awards. So how do
What's that called again?
Times Food and Nightlife Awards?
Well, see, Times Food and Nightlife is definitely a good award, but they do it around all forms of F&B.
Right.
Okay, it is not just kind of focused on nightlife. This is completely focused on nightlife. This is focused on basically promoters, DJs, nightclub owners, you know, all of them who make the nightlife club business happen, you know, and to get that kind of recognition. It's completely different.
Property, I think there's enough space for everybody. It just depends on your credibility and how you grow your property.
A lot of people do a lot of things.
As you're also on the advisory board, so I'm personally a big socials fan. So I feel that somehow all the awards are going to be directed towards socials.
Towards
social.
Towards social.
It's a very interesting thing you said, but as a decision with Riaz being, so he's wearing two hats over here. He's wearing a NRAI hat, which is the National Restaurant Association, and apart from that, he is an advisory board member as an owner of a great establishment in chain. So in our discussions with Ernst & Young, he gladly said if any of the nominations come our way, which is any of the advisory, we step out and walk out of the room and let the advisory board
Until unless they win.
Yeah.
I think what you have to understand is that we have various categories and it's very well defined. So we don't want, you can't have a 5-star bar competing with a dive bar, or you can't have a cafe competing with some place which is doing molecular gastronomy. So we've got different categories. So out of the 28 awards, we fit in maybe 1 or 2 categories, but there's a whole list of other categories in which this does not come in at all. Right? So I think that it is recognizing the entire gamut of thing. And also, what's different is that it's a national award. It's not just a city-specific award, which most awards tend to be. And like I'm all in praise of Times.
No, we talk about the fancy drinks. I think you guys have it the most. I personally.
We don't have the fanciest drinks. We have the funnest drinks.
Yeah, fun.
I know we did it. It's fine.
But I'll talk to you later.
Okay, sure. Arjun, is Lap also going to make an entry for?
Well, right now we've just closed our lease expired with Samraj. We're seeing opportunities of where we can open, maybe lab or something else.
Even you're back from Kolkata right now, so any good places you've explored and you would recommend for?
Yeah, I think my friend owns the Park Hotel there, and they've got 5 establishments out there which have been running for so many years. If it's a rock band, someplace else, or I think it was I don't know. There's so many, there's a bunch of places they have in there, and I kind of toured around that. It was a great energy and vibe there. I went to a place called M Bar, which was really nice. And people told me that there's a lot of nightlife there, but I was there for work, so I couldn't really party there.
Right. Also, when we talk about Bollywood, Bollywood really socializes a lot. Who are your favorite people that you like to party with?
I party with people who know how to party.
Who would they be?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Since we are talking so much about socializing, who would you support to take off Kamran?
Pardon?
Since we are talking so much about socializing, who would you support to take on Kamran?
I have no comments on that. None of my business.
Thank you very much.